I probably should not put this on the internet. The L train's not running. Surprise, surprise. My bodysuit is giving me a wedgie. I don't like how my hair looks when it's up, but more than anything, I believe in fully committing to a bit. And someone once said, oh, Joanna doesn't show her ears on camera. Well, soak it up, ear freaks. And if this doesn't end up on wiki ears, I'm gonna be honestly offended. I feel like to get the balletcore aesthetic, you gotta go with the bun. I often take the stairs because I'm too impatient to wait for the elevator, but then when you're in a tall building, you regret it. I'm wandering out of dance class, kind of aimlessly walking, and I just happened to see this really interesting looking thrift store. So of course I had to go check it out. I saw these really cool vintage stickers of this sad blue guy and definitely bought some. This woman walked by and she said, and that's why I'm going to Zara today, with so much conviction, and I really wish I could have heard the first part of that conversation. This is where I saw them once filming an episode of Law & Order SVU. It was the most exciting day of my life. The building with TJ Maxx is so beautiful. I'm just in one of those moods where literally everyone is annoying me on every street. I look insane. I am one of those people who, if I read about a food or hear about a food or see it, I have to have it and I can't stop thinking about it until I get it. I actually was just reading a Reddit post where they said the word snacks and I was thinking, oh, I gotta get some snacks. I bought 4 different flavors of Milano cookies. We've got your classic, we've got your mint, we've got your orange, which I have been eating, it's open. And then we got your coconut. That's a real curveball, I would say. I'm a coconut fan. I know coconut is super controversial. A lot of people hate coconut. I get it. I'm not here to defend coconut. It is disgusting, but I love it. I'm genuinely terrified to try the coconut. This is an extremely tense moment. Oh no, I ripped it bad. The immediate smell coming out of this bag is crazy. Woo! They're not bad. I was just reading the ingredients. I don't see coconut anywhere. I just opened a package. I got these little ballet dance shoes in the mail for my dance class that I'm going to tomorrow. I just took a shower and I used purple shampoo and conditioner. This looks like a crime scene where somebody murdered Barney. Is Barney a reference that you're too young to get? So I'm in Chinatown waiting for my friend Natalie because we're gonna have dinner and she's running late because of the train, allegedly. No, it's the train, I believe her, or do I? Is this the kind of content that people put on YouTube? Street noise, amazing audio. I'm in a pretty weird mood, and I feel like that's the best time to just talk into a camera and make yourself look like a vulnerable idiot. It is such a delicious fall day, and I'm so sorry for saying delicious like that because that's awful and I hate myself for doing that. It's in the 50s, it's like crisp and cold, and it's raining, and I think most people hate this weather. I love this weather. Also, it's cloudy. I hate sunny days. I'm really sensitive to light. If you're like this, where you just love a cloudy day, hit the comments. We can bond over it because sunshine is too bright and not enough people talk about it. I was supposed to go to brunch today and it got canceled last minute, and that kind of sent me into a tailspin. I started watching a documentary about a poltergeist in London. I fell asleep on the couch in kind of like a depression nap for hours. And then I woke up and I was like, oh wow, I can't just waste my day because my plans got canceled. So I'm trying to get stuff done. And I'm about to go into the grocery store. I hope you can hear that gentle rain. It's so soothing. I feel weird because it is Sunday before Halloween. I guess last night was like a big party night and I didn't do anything. I watched the movie House of the Devil, which is pretty good. I don't know. I feel like I'm at an age where none of my friends are having Halloween parties. No one's inviting me to do anything. And I feel sort of fine about that. But it's always like a weird FOMO when you see everyone else out. This is our big night to party. And I just feel kind of dead inside. The idea of putting on a costume and leaving my house. It's hard for me to wrap my brain around that right now. Even though I do enjoy costumes. I like looking stupid. I love looking stupid. I still have my costume from last year. For the last few years for Halloween, I like to recreate a look from one of Britney Spears' music videos. The first time I did Circus, and then I did Sometimes, and then I did Crazy. And last year I was gonna do Oops, I Did It Again, but I was too depressed to dress up, so I did not put the costume on. I was thinking about putting it on this year. My heart's not in it. I am intimidated by trying to get the Oops, I Did It Again hairstyle, because that looks difficult to create. I really wanted to find a red jumpsuit that was that rubbery material, just like the video, because I really do want to recreate the look as exactly as I can. That is part of it. I ordered a rubbery suit, but it definitely was way too small and I had to return it. I did that thing where you just take the thing to FedEx or UPS and they box it up for you. And so that was embarrassing because it's definitely like latex red cat suit. Here you go, UPS man, this is what I bought. My jumpsuit is like a boring red fabric that doesn't look rubbery at all and it makes me feel like a failure. It's October, but it got hot as it often does. And today it really cooled down, so I was so excited to pick out a cute outfit. I'm not gonna put on a cool outfit to go to the grocery store. That's just gonna make me sad. So I feel like I was robbed of the opportunity to dress like a human being for one day. Everyone's like, oh, you gotta do it for yourself. Like, just put on the outfit even if you're just at home. Shut up, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna wear jeans inside my house. I'm gonna tell a story, and I probably should not put this on the internet. I don't think the person who said this would ever watch my videos, but there's a chance that they will. And the odds of them knowing that I'm talking about them are low. I don't like to publicly talk shit. That's horrible, but here we go. So I remember during the pandemic, I was on a Zoom call with a big group of friends. One of them said that they make themselves wear jeans every day to keep themselves honest. And that was one of the most disturbing things I've ever heard in my life. Anyway, I'm wearing sweatpants and I've been talking in my car for like 10 minutes. Hello again from the car. I'm doing it at a different angle. Is that more like exciting? Who am I? Okay. As you can see, I got some Starbucks. I thought that might make me feel better. We all know that no amount of Starbucks can fill the void inside of you. It was the grocery store Starbucks, which we all know is not a real Starbucks. It is October 29th, and I asked to add just one pump of the pumpkin spice. And they were like, we don't have that anymore. And I was like, oh. One of my go-to orders is a flat white, which is a little bit of a weird order, I know. And the barista that I always see at my grocery store Starbucks was like, why do you order that? Which, fair question. I deserve to be dragged to filth for even getting Starbucks in the first place. Like, what are we doing? It's stupid. Most people are ordering cold slurpy slurp coffee drinks, and I get it. Like, sometimes you just want to slurp down a cold coffee, not sip a hot coffee. I feel like I'm on the outskirts outskirts of society because I'm ordering hot coffee. But I'm not one of those people who's like, I only drink black coffee and everyone who wants a special coffee is stupid. Those people are annoying too. A true black coffee drinker, they could not care less what anyone else orders. If you're a real black coffee drinker, you do not care what other people are drinking. It doesn't even cross your mind. If you need to put down another person's coffee order to feel good about your black coffee, you don't deserve black coffee. You deserve someone to squirt some whipped cream in there because you need to chill out. I did carve this pumpkin. I feel like the mouth got a little out of hand, but you know, I was freeballing it. This is what happens if you just take a knife and start cutting with zero plan. Oh no. I'm walking to get both my breakfast and lunch that I ordered. I didn't eat breakfast yet. I just ate some Halloween candy. I should just drive to pick it up, but the parking is so annoying that I prefer to walk. It's like 2.5 miles round trip, so I'm wasting a lot of time. Oh, taking a long walk, that's so healthy. It is, but then I don't get anything done. I feel like on some level, these kinds of scarecrows are the most frightening decorations you can have. Look at these clouds, dude. Let's take a pit stop and check out this cemetery from the 1600s. That's right, I said 1600s. I always like trying to find the oldest grave whenever I'm in a cemetery, but these are so old, you can't read the writing on most of them. Ugh, people, I hate them so much. This tree that looks like it was about 500 years old had to be cut down for some reason. I love that it's regrowing. I gotta say, the squirrels are going buck wild. I'm gonna be late to pick up my food because I had to stop at this cemetery. That dog was obsessed with me. I often think about the fact that if you'd never seen a squirrel before and you saw one for the first time, you'd be like, what the is that thing? I was gonna go to the gym this morning, but then I woke up and did not feel like it. So my compromise was, oh, why don't you just take a long walk? And the main reason I have a gym membership is my mental health. I mean, one, it's just like getting my heart rate up is good for your mental health, but going to a place where I see other people makes me feel better because I just work totally by myself at home. And then secondly, I have chronic migraines. If I get my heart rate up a certain amount on a regular basis, it prevents the migraines, which is really cool. When I was younger, I used to work out because I wanted to look different. I feel like you reach a certain point in life where working out to change your appearance is like quaint and absurd. I'm just trying to reach a baseline level of feeling okay. That's why I work out. Looks? Who has the time? I got my food. Here's my poke bowl. Here's my little acai bowl. I'm gonna put some bee pollen on my acai bowl because I'm basically Gwyneth Paltrow. I do add extra furikake to my poke bowl. And did I have to look up how to say furikake? Yes. I got a stranger's diary in the mail. This one is from the 1800s, which is the oldest diary I've ordered so far off of eBay. Somebody left a comment on my last stranger's diary video and they were like, can you get one from the 1800s? On one level, that's a super unreasonable request, but actually you can get diaries from the 1800s. This one wasn't even that expensive. I'm going to brunch, but I'm wearing overalls, so I'm never gonna go to the bathroom ever again. So do I. I'm also wearing too much coat. Wait, do something weird with your hands. Like your Vanna White your sandwich.
Except mine is express. Yours are looking really
have a bad habit of buying really weird, silly, secondhand clothing off the internet. Places like Poshmark, Depop, Etsy, eBay. They make it too easy to buy really unhinged things. I try to tell myself, do not buy clothing because it's funny. That's a bad reason to buy clothing, and yet I cannot stop myself. The thing I ordered most recently, it came in the mail today. I told myself not to buy it. Months went by. I realized I was still fixating on it, and I thought I gotta buy it. And it is a Celestial Seasonings cycling jersey. And here is, it's got the Sleepy Time Bear. The Sleepy Time Bear is on both shoulders. I got this off eBay. I kind of want to wear this under a blazer. Okay, I feel like this look is not enhanced by the blazer. It looks really stupid. Just walk down the street and say things out loud to yourself like, baby's hungry, because I do. Baby is hungry. Normally I don't mind Midtown that much, but right now I wish I could just snap my fingers and get out of Midtown instantly. I'm so hungry, but I don't want to eat at a tourist restaurant. Of time to kill. I had a dance class at 3 o'clock and then I have to go do a comedy show at 9 p.m. So oh my god. Shut the door. That was terrifying. Anyway, my new favorite thing to do when I have to kill like a huge chunk of time in the city is to do karaoke by myself. So I'm in my little karaoke room all by myself. This place is only $14 an hour. I walked into this place and they're like, oh, are you joining a party? And I said no. And they said, how many people in your party? And I had to say 1. Nothing weird about that. I wonder if they have Red Bull, because I am so tired and already losing my voice. I haven't even started singing yet. Oh, it's been a long day. The reason I breathe is you. One really interesting thing from Britney's memoir is she said when she recorded Baby One More Time in Sweden with Max Martin, she stayed up late so her voice would sound more gravelly and sexy. I thought that was super interesting. Yeah. They searched my bag and my hydro flask was in there with a little bit of water left and they dumped it out. That's the kind of place we're dealing with. Wow, 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 wow. Someone's singing Hey There Delilah, which is one of the most hilarious songs in the world. I think I'm gonna need to sing. I already regret this so much. That was the best $14 I've ever spent. If you've ever wanted to rent a room to scream in, just get a private karaoke room. I did kind of blow out my voice though, and I do need to sing in the show I'm doing now, so that's not the best, but I'm kind of like Britney Spears. I'll just have a sexy, gravelly voice. It's all part of the artistry. I'm mad at 7-Eleven because 7-Eleven used to have these really delicious individual crustless peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, like Uncrustables. Now they don't have them at all, at least in New York City. Let me know if your 7-Eleven still has the peanut butter and jellies, but I miss them so much. I'm a little baby child. I feel like my face looks puffy because I stayed up late last night. I'm going for a walk in Central Park with my friend Sasha to see if we can find the best tree. Will you Vanna White the tree? Perfect. We're trying to find the best trees in Central Park.
Yep.
And so far we found some pretty good ones, but maybe we could find a better one.
Yeah. We're still looking for leaves.
I just found a quarter on the sidewalk, and I often wonder how rich I would have to be to not pick up a quarter if I saw one.